start? Shall we start? This is something where we look for market reversals. Lately, markets have been very volatile. I'll just share my screen first, and just let me know if you are able to see my screen. It will be a blank trade point screen.
Yeah, we can see.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So great. Thank you. Now, lately markets have been very volatile and very in a very corrective mode. But signs of reversals are seen right now, and if they sustain or if the market really turns bullish, what we can do? So, a early trend reversal can help us to do value investing, some investing at structurally bullish stocks which are kind of at a support. So this is a theory that I will be explaining, which I have been implementing it since the pandemic reversal. And I when it was March 2020, I was looking at some structure where I can find out which stocks do I need to look for investing, because market had corrected. Nifty corrected more than 40-45%, bank nifty corrected more than 50%, and so the stocks also. So that was a great time, and at that time I went across a lot of moving averages, indicators, OHLC patterns, point and figure patterns, to understand where I can look for some value investing at an early stage. But I don't want to invest in just for the sake of doing it, or just for the means like understanding or the fundamentals or something. But I wanted to include mostly technical. Later on also I used fundamental analysis along with that, and we will include both and see how the markets are right now placed and what action we can take with controlling all the entire risk that is along with, means that risk is associated with the opportunity. So the first thing where I found some unique peculiarity is a structurally bullish stock on a monthly time frame. If you see, if I plot, moving average is 20 and 50. So a 20 moving average and a 50 moving average on a monthly OHLC, if they don't cross the moving average 20, which is the smaller moving average, does not cross the 50 moving average from above, it is a structurally bullish stock. Price may go below both the averages. See, price can go at times below both the averages, but for a very, very long time, the moving averages are linear. They are in a bullish structure. The smaller moving average consistently has remained above the bigger moving average. A lot of examples we can see. I have just created a small group to understand this. So if you can see here, there are multiple stocks where we can see the bullish structure is intact and prices can go below the moving averages, but the averages don't fall. And the very amazing peculiarity here is stocks do a correction, they halt at some place, and from there when they recover, they make a new high. So this is very important, that if the market reverses from now and if we have any new top happening in the structurally bullish stocks, how early we can participate, what to do, what risk will be associated, how to enter into a trade, how to define the stop loss, the most important thing, when to exit. So what will be the trailing stop loss? Everything needs to be defined, everything needs to be clear. So it becomes a very easy journey, and it is a stress-free type of activity. So is this clear? The main structure that I have been looking for a structurally bullish stock. So corrections can happen in all the stocks, but which stocks are structurally bullish? The moving average, the smaller moving average is always above the bigger moving average. Price makes a top, corrects from somewhere, it tries to recover, and then it makes a new top. So if you see, there is a new top happening. From here we again correct, we make a new top, we correct, we make a new top, we correct, and no, we don't know whether it will happen right now, but if the probability exists, we can participate here. So is this part at least clear, everybody? Because this is the basic fundamental idea from where we will build the later studies.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yes, sir.
Can you show Can you show the example where they are crossing each other, the 50 and
EMA,
20?
sir.
Yeah, okay. So,
EMA
structurally,
2050, sir.
structurally bearish stocks, if you see, let us give some examples where the correction has happened. So here you can see the smaller average has crossed way far, where the 20 crossed the 50 moving average from above. So here the structure becomes bearish. So like Aarti Industries lately, so Aarti Industries is something where we can see the smaller moving average has crossed from the bigger moving average. And if you see the previous trend where it was really bullish, the smaller moving average, the correction always halted at the 20 MA. And once the correction halted at the 20 MA, it was making a new high. And later on, when the structure became bearish, both the moving averages crossed over, and then the price also remained below both the moving averages. So currently this is, I think, a structurally bearish stock right now. Instead of looking support buying at this type of stock, we can look for the other examples that I showed you. Is it clear now? Okay, so
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, you can see a lot of examples lately. One of the best stocks which I have been looking as a very bullish stock, this also has done some correction, and currently it is on a verge of, I don't know whether it will break out or the price will recover. But Asian Paints, once it went below 20 MA and 50 MA, it has really not given any returns. And you can see the earlier trend, it was super bullish, always correcting, halting at the 20 MA, and then reversing and making a new high. So structurally bullish stocks, definitely we can look for making such a. So this is a rule based approach. I'll just clarify the rules first. So now we are looking for support investing strategy in a structurally bullish stocks only. Now, how to find the structurally bullish stocks and when to do such type of activity? Now we have markets getting corrected from making the high in September, October. We have the high. Nifty made a high of 26,000 from where it corrected, and the small cap, mid cap, Nifty 500 sectors, everything had a correction, and market started to correct. So after a correction of 5-6 months, if there is a possibility of reversal, we can identify that. And the first thing is, let us first make the framework. So it is the OHLC time frame monthly. Two indicators that we have used is 20 MA and 50 MA EMA. So 20 EMA and 50 EMA are both indicators that we use for this structure, identifying structural bullish stocks. Now what is the criteria? Price is above 20 EMA. Price is above 20 EMA right now, and EMA 20 has been above EMA 50 for at least 12 to 15 months. That means it just has not passed up. It has not just gone up from the 50 EMA from below, but it has remained above 50 EMA even during the correction. So a long-term structure for more than 12 to 15 months at least, this is something where it is a bullish scenario. So if we come back to the example, we can see for multiple candles, it is above the yeah, for multiple candles, at least for 12 to 15 candles, previous candles, the 20 EMA has remained above 50 EMA. So this is one rule. Now we can scan this group in TradePoint. So I will be using software TradePoint and showing you how we can scan that, how we can create the scanner. So whether you are using TradePoint desktop or you are using TradePoint web, both the scanner conditions will remain the same. So I will use desktop for the time being, and we can go ahead from here. So I can go and create a scanner. So in backtesting, I am creating a scanner where I am looking at the current candle. So this is a OHLC scanner. I am looking at the last or current candle. greater above 20. So I'm using the indicator greater than 20 and EMA 20 above EMA 50 at least last 6 candles. For the time being, at least I'm looking for last 6 candles. You can go on adding for the last 12 candles. It is very easy. So to just curtail the time, I'm using for last 6 months. You can do it for last 12 months in the same manner. So I use a condition here. I use indicator single moving average. In the single moving average, I'm using price close above MA. So here price close is above MA. So price close is above MA and I'm using MA as 20. So 20 moving average and price is above MA at candle 0. So candle 0 means the current candle. Now going to the EMA structure, I'm using an indicator double moving average. So double moving average, I have 2 moving averages and I can use any condition. So at candle 0, the DMA double moving average 1 is above DMA 2, the double moving average 2. So the DMA 1 I will define as 20 and DMA 2 I will define as 50. So this is for the first candle at the current situation or the last candle. So here again I can add one more candle, double moving average. Now I am changing the candle number. So second last candle is the candle 1. Same condition, DMA 1 above DMA 2. So 20 above 50. 1 minute, I'll minimize the screens here. Now using the third condition, double moving average. DMA 1 above DMA 2. I am just selecting the candle number now. So 0, 1, 2, you can go to any number of conditions here. So I think 13, 14 conditions we can keep on adding. So the same EMAs I'm using, be careful to put the correct values. So I have done it 0, 1, 2. Now here I'll do it for third. That means the fourth candle from the current candle, 20, 50. Double moving average. So we have at least for the last 5 months, one more month I'll do. So it becomes last 6 months. So now we have 7 conditions. I want all the 7 conditions to be true. So I am using 1 and 2 and 3 and so on. So we have all the conditions need to be true. I am saving this. So we have created current OHLC greater than 20. If I save this scanner, I'll keep it aside. I'll not close this. We can keep this in the side and we can open the scanner. Now I will take a OHLC EOD scanner. So this is a EOD method. So we can look for the EOD close group to scan all the stock. So I can use the EOD group which is updated as per yesterday's close, and I can take a universe of Nifty 500, Nifty 750, whatever you feel comfortable, because if you take a bigger group, you will have lot of names coming up. So Nifty 500 is one group which is a broader market, and we can use the user defined pattern. So the name of the pattern is current candle, which we created right now, and I will select the time frame monthly. So remember, we are selecting the time frame monthly, and all the conditions that you see we had given in this scanner here. These conditions we can see here in the user defined menu, and I can just scan this. So if I press on scan, I'll get the names of all the stocks who qualify these 7 conditions. So for having more conditions for DMA, you can keep adding the same DMA1 above DMA2 for candle 7, 8, 9, and so on. So these are all the stocks which qualify currently close above 20 EMA, and structure is remaining bullish for the last few months. Let the scan get complete. So we have these many names here. It's very simple to create a group from the scan result. I can go and click save to group, and I will see here all the groups. If you see whatever groups I create, the groups get listed here. So I can give a group name. So if you see, all the groups are listed here, and they are listed in alphabetical order. So whatever name I will give, it will be sorted in the alphabetical order. So what I will do is I will give a numeric value first, so it will remain on the top, and I can say current bullish group. So this is a current bullish group I can create here, and as this is a EOD group, I will go and check in the EOD group if I have this group appearing here. So if I go to current bullish group, this is the group. If you see the names are all the same names that we see here. So if you see all the names that are appearing, they are coming in the same manner in the group. So the group is created now. Now we will see where we have an opportunity. So till here, I hope everybody is clear how I am identifying through a scanner how many stocks qualify for my condition.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, how
So-
many months do you check? Is it 12 months?
So yeah, at least 12 months I take because long-term structurally bullish stocks all appear in that. So at least 12 months is better. I prefer 12 months at least.
Okay.
So now let us move ahead. So we have a group. Now identify the list of stocks meeting above criteria. So till here we have completed and we have done the study. Now value investing is always fruitful or rewarding when we have something where the relative performance of that instrument is also a outperforming aspect. Like if I compare the stock with a broader market index, if I compare the stock with the returns of Nifty 50 or with the returns of Nifty 500 index, if that is outperforming the index, even better, isn't it? So I will take an additional confirmation for all the qualifying stocks. I will use a ratio chart. So in a ratio chart, I will try to look for the outperformance. Even in the correction, they have not corrected more than the index, or they have corrected, the correction still has qualified them to remain outperforming for a longer time. So on in define edge, we have an indicator called must. It is a we say a customized indicator designed by define edge. So what is must? It is moving average and super trend, a combination of moving average and super trend. We get a cloud. Whenever the cloud is green, it is a bullish structure. Whenever the cloud is red, it is a bearish structure. So people who are new to point and figure, new to define edge, or new to this study, I would suggest you can go to YouTube channel of Define Edge and you can check the must indicator. Prashant Shah has made lot of videos on basics of point and figure and everything. So you will get this must indicator details. So we will now look for the ratio chart. So if I go here, I can so here I am just closing this both, and let us go to chart. In the chart, I'm using a relative strength chart. So relative strength chart will give me one more confirmation where I will look for the numerator as the index. So here we have 360. This name, I can use this as a numerator. Let us take the EOD. So 361 is the name, and I will take Nifty 500, Nifty 50, whatever is currently outperforming. So I'll come to that also, what denominator to use. So currently I'm selecting Nifty 50. Why? Because Nifty 50 has started lately outperforming Nifty 500. We'll come to this study. So how to select the denominator, we will come back. And now I'm plotting this on a 3% box value, which is a long-term structure. If I open the ratio chart, I get the PNF chart for the ratio of the stock versus Nifty 50. So here, this is a point and figure chart, and this indicator is already plotted. If I want to replot it, I'll show you. I can remove the indicator, I can replot it. So go to study. In add study, it is an indicator, and it is a must indicator. So keeping the default values, here the cloud is green, which is indicating the stock is structurally bullish on price, as well as it is structurally bullish on ratio chart also. So if we see the other stocks, so Abbott India is trying to recover and go above the cloud, but lately it had been an underperformer compared to Nifty 50. So here the ratio chart is still a bit bearish, though it is above moving average. But if it crosses the cloud, the must cloud becomes green, it will become more bullish. So we can see all the stocks. So these are already bullish, outperforming stocks. ABFRL is one of the bullish in ratio, bullish in price. ACE is bullish in ratio, bullish in price. So these are all stocks which are giving me an additional confirmation about outperformance. Yes, it is a 3% box value. So I'll come back to the Word document. So here I am looking a ratio chart. Here you can see it is a must indicator on 3%. Okay. So on 3% I am using must indicator. Now, after we get a confirmation from all the stocks, what can be the entry criteria? What can be the low risk avenue where we can look for entering into the trade? Now, if you come back to the point and figure thing, so whenever we are in a correction, the price is in a column of O. So correction means price is falling and we are having multiple O's getting plotted. And whenever the correction is happening, we will remain in the column of O. Whenever we are recovering or we are turning bullish, what will happen? Price will reverse and we will start plotting X. So when price is going up, you go from a bearish column into a bullish column, and then we start plotting X. So people who are very new to point and figure, definitely let me know. I will also conduct a webinar later for showing all the basic formation or construction of point and figure. So here, whenever we are into a X column, that means price has started to recover. Now, if we come here and if we see the price chart along with the ratio chart, so I can open a price chart also here for the same stock. So here the stock name is Adani Ports. So Adani Port is one of the stocks which is qualifying the ratio, which is qualifying the bullish structure. And now, as I am looking for a long-term criteria, the long-term criteria here, the box value is 3%. So again, ratio chart 3%, price also on 3%. So if I plot a price chart, I can see the price chart now, it is whether it is in a column of X or O. So right now it has just turned bullish and we are not plotting any indicator for the price. I'm just taking the indicator for the RS, but for price I don't need any indicator. Currently we are into a column of X, and if we see the OHLC structure, I'll go to the OHLC structure also for the same stock. Adani Ports. So here if I see Adani Ports, again I can have this on a monthly time frame, and I can see price has halted, the correction has halted, trying to recover, and it has popped up above the 20 EMA. A crossover of price from below above the 20 EMA is an indication of reversal. Here also you can see correction halted, and after it went above 20 EMA, it has done some rally. Correction has halted again, and it is trying to trade above the, until it trades above 20 EMA, it is bullish. So what I can do now, I can also look this with the broader markets. So I am taking the RS chart again for same stock, Adani Ports, and this time I am taking Nifty 500. Nifty 50 we have already seen. I am also taking Nifty 500, same box value. So we can plot the RS chart with any benchmark index. So Nifty 50, Nifty 500. For Nifty 500, it has been a underperformer, but for Nifty 50, it has been at par, and it is doing, it is showing outperformance with Nifty 50. So we can arrange all the 4 charts for a single view. So I can have a view for everything, and I can, this is the price chart. I will be trading a price chart. Now, where everything is green, price is above 20 EMA, I can give more priority to those stocks also. So let us see how many stocks we find in that aspect. I think this RS chart is not changing. Let me take the market as NSE EOD. So here I will rearrange this vertically. So here I can see outperformance with all the indices as well as outperformance with price. So here you can see, if I enlarge this chart, you can see price has honored the 20 EMA support and started to recover from that, and we definitely see the RS ratio structure also bullish. So now we have a bullish reversal on a price chart also. So what I can do is, the bullish reversal can become my investing opportunity here. So it is a investing opportunity at the third X. So whenever we have a column reversal, it will always have 3 minimum boxes in any column. Point and figure chart is also having a reversal value. We have a box value 3%, reversal value is also 3 box reversal. So we will have minimum 3 boxes getting plotted. Even at the 4th box, even if I enter at the trade, even at the 4th box. Now, what is my stop loss? My stop loss is the double bottom sell level. So what is a double bottom sell pattern? A double bottom sell pattern is a O going below the low of the previous O. So here we have the column of O, and here we have a low that has got formed. And if in the next column we break that low, we get a double bottom sell. So if we have such O's, later on if correction happens, what will happen? The correction will either just be a reversal, or the correction will keep on happening and we will have a breakout below the previous low. So this breakout is nothing but the exit for the current entry. Now this double bottom sell, if it triggers after we enter into a bullish column reversal, this can become an initial stop loss with a really very low risk entry. So here whenever we have the bullish column reversal getting formed, that can become a point of entry into the trade with a double bottom sell as a stop loss. I hope the ratio chart and the entry pattern got cleared.
Sir, I had a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so like in the monthly scanner for in the
Okay.
candlestick chart, so during the month, like even in the Aegis Logistics chart, when the candle was red in that month, it touched the 20 EMA and then it started moving up, right?
Right,
So do
correct.
we wait till the end of the month, or just when it touches and then it comes up, we can look
See,
for a?
if you see the red candle, it touched and started to go up. But
Okay,
if it does not go significantly up, you will not have a bullish reversal on the point and figure chart.
correct.
So even ratio chart might sometimes give you a breakout below the green cloud. It will become red if it is really underperforming or it becomes sideways. So what will happen? You will somewhere you will get filtered out. That stock will get filtered out. And
Okay,
unless now at times what happens is even the recovery happens, the candle can remain red. So if suppose there was a big fall like 20%, more than 20% in the same month, and maybe 15th 16th it has touched the low, it has crossed the 20 EM, and after 15th something again different has come up and the stock is recovering, it will recover again more than 8 9% 10% from the low that it made.
okay,
Now the candle can remain green, but during the recovery you will have a column of X.
right.
And at that time when you have a column of X, if the ratio is again confirming about the outperformance, you can still give it a chance. So I don't look at the color of the candle, but I prefer the ratio as well as the price confirmation on the price chart.
Okay, got it. Understood.
So there is always an exit. Now we have a position sizing. The position sizing is same. The risk is same in all the entries that I will do based on this system. So
Correct.
position sizing same, risk is same. So rewarding now, if the market makes a new top, if that stock makes a new top, definitely the risk to reward is really better, and that will help even if we have some initial stops or initial exits immediately.
Got it. Understood.
Okay. So this is a very simple strategy. And one more thing I will say is I always look at the markets just based on the price. Now, if you just give a simple scan, now if you go and just scan a scanner that how many stocks are trading below previous month low, you will see a lot of names where the stock can be below the previous month low. So when the markets are rallying, you will get lesser names. More and more stocks will definitely be above the previous month low. What happened after September, October, November? More and more names started to come up which were breaking the low of the previous month. And you understand that something is where you are not able to see. You are all now here. If you see, I have a dashboard here. I'll come back to this, but just a simple thing. Also, you can see I have three columns here. I'll make them bigger so that it is better to see. So how many stocks currently, the current price in how many stocks it is above the previous month high, previous quarter high, or previous year high. Now what has happened? This column in January was no names were getting plotted. After February or after some mid-Jan, only Bajaj Finance or some Bajaj Finance, Bharti Airtel, these types of names started to come up. Now this list is increasing. If you see, more and more names are coming up in this list where the stocks are crossing the previous month high. So is it an indication that market can reverse? Because yes, it is more and more stocks getting qualified for trading above the previous month high. So this list is getting increased. Every day I'm getting few names. So today this is the current situation. I have the high price of previous month and I'm comparing the current price with the previous month. So if I show you something, I have all the stats I place here. So what was the previous low, what was the previous high, everything I have here, and I have some current price. So this is nothing but I'm taking it from the Google sheet. In Excel 365 you have the prices getting from the stocks. So this is a very simple thing where you can understand more and more stocks qualifying above previous quarterly high, above previous month high. So I understand the sentiment is turning bullish, where I was having another view before March, where in October, sorry, in after October we started to break multiple lows on the price basis. So right now, once this also has started to turn around and more stocks are turning above 20 EMA from below. So there is one more very interesting study that I see in Trade Point web. We can also see how many stocks are turning bullish or how many stocks are turning bearish just based on this study. So if I go to the breadth, here I can use a breadth indicator. I'm just sharing these details so that these are very simple technical things to know. So if I go to the breadth chart, and if I take a breadth chart on the same OHLC, so we have a OHLC indicator breadth, and the indicator I am taking is the simple moving average, single moving average. Single moving average on close price, close above, close price. Why it is not getting selected? Close price above MA. I am taking the MA 20. I am taking it EMA. And now if I go and use this as a monthly time frame, on a monthly time frame, if I go to the universe Nifty 500, it is rising or it is declining. So a declining breadth indicates that more and more stocks are trading below 20 EMA, and the rising breadth shows me more and more stocks are closing above 20 EMA. So this is something, if you see daily, it will be a monthly time frame chart, but as per the daily close. So what happens, you will understand that now yesterday the breadth was only 20% stocks were trading above 20 EMA. Today 25% have happened. Again, means you will see the number increasing every day. If you see the breadth and you observe that oh, today yesterday it was only 40% stocks above 20 EMA. Today 35% only are about, so that means the correction in 5% stocks has gone below 20 EMA. So that is an indication where you can see still market is correcting, and from somewhere the line will start rising, and this will give you idea that market has started from making some bottom, it has started to recover. So here if you see in the Feb last week, we had the line started to go up. That means more and more stocks are coming above. So if you go and watch this for a longer time frame, if you go and see the same breadth indicator where the markets must have topped, corrected, again bottomed up, and again started to recover. So you will see the line declining from making some top or going up from making some bottom. And this will give you an indication that yes, now I can look for investing strategies where more and more stocks are closing. That means overall participation is happening in the broader markets. So getting it, how we can be aligned here with the reversal trends from the top, if we have a bearish reversal, or from the bottom where we have a bullish reversal. Now here I am looking for a bullish column reversal to enter in a 3% box value. Double bottom sell is a stop loss. Now till what time to remain in the trade? If you are entering into a trade and you are keeping your double bottom sell as a stop loss, so here you entered at this box. I'll just make this color green. So we are entering at this box, our stop loss is at this level. Now if price goes in the favor of the trader, okay, the price is going in the favor of the trade, and right now still we haven't changed the stop loss. We are looking for the new bearish pattern to happen. Now this was a kind of pattern, this was a column of X here also. So if you have more than 5x after the bullish breakout happens, so here this level is the bullish breakout level, because here it was a high. Last time the high was made here, we have a breakout above that high, and price has started to go up. Once the breakout happens, and once you have more than 5 boxes after breakout, including the breakout box, now here you can see that you have more than 5 boxes. So you have the length of the column. Or in point and figure, we have a very interesting pattern called as high pole. The high pole level is the 50% retracement of this entire column length. So here we have 13 boxes. So if I take 6 boxes from the top, this becomes my 50% retracement level here, 50% retracement level. So I can bring my stop loss from my double bottom sell to that 50% level and if any time later on price goes below this level, I can exit the position, isn't it? So I can keep trailing the stop loss. So trailing the stop loss to the next bearish pattern. So that next bearish pattern can either be high pole or a next double bottom sell. Suppose price starts to correct, price corrects and it just has a smaller correction, but the correction halts above the high pole level and it again goes into a column of X. Now my stop loss will get trailed from this high pole level to the next double bottom cell level, where my double bottom cell level is below the low of this O. So I will keep on trailing my stop loss until a bearish, nearest bearish pattern, double bottom cell or high pole happens. Getting it? Till what time I will remain in the position?
Yes.
So is a confirmation, RS is a confirmation, maximum fourth box is my entry point, double bottom cell is my exit. If price goes in my favor, I will wait for the high pole to get qualified. Like let us see the example of Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Finance was one of the names where the stock qualified and it rallied. So if you see Bajaj Finance on the price chart, here on the price chart, so it has given a column reversal and it has started to break and it has now given a double top buy. So if more than 5 boxes happen after double top buy, so here we have the breakout. So first box, second box, third box, fourth box. The moment we have the fifth box getting locked, this column will qualify for a high pole value. So this column will qualify a high pole value. Here the high pole value is nothing but the 50% retracement level of this entire length. So double bottom cell stop will go and get trailed to the high pole level. So this is how we can look for remaining invested after the bullish column reversal becomes our entry. We know the exit. We know which stocks to consider. We know these stocks are whether outperforming earlier to the broader markets or not. So I consider this as a very objective and a rule-based approach for early investing after a significant correction has happened. You can go and check back. Even the correction of COVID-19 halted somewhere near 20 EMA in most of the stocks. Or the stocks which corrected even below 20 EMA, they never made a bearish candle below that. They made a bullish candle in the month of April. They broke the high in the month of May. They kept breaking the next highs and the market made a new top and we went to 18,000, 15,000 till the end of 2020, isn't it? Then we went to 18,000, 20,000, 24,000, 26,000 and we are now maybe in a reversal mode. We don't know if we break the previous top, but if we remain bullish, we have a system now to enter. So this is something where we are doing it with a highly objective manner. So shall I summarize everything now through a presentation?
Please.
Yeah. So a system which I have been trading since the correction of COVID-19 and every significant correction has helped me to look for early investing strategies. So here the condition is market has to, we are looking for support investing. Now this is a support buying method where it is after a correction. So the correction has happened, broader markets, all major sectors showed a correction. Now potential trend reversal is an investing opportunity. In which stock? Structurally bullish stocks. So the third thing is we only have to focus on structurally bullish stocks. I won't suggest you to look any bearish structured stocks because there are people who are trapped in those stocks where the selling pressure is again very evident if they show some recovery. So long-term structure is taken for analysis purpose. In long-term structure, I am looking for EMA 20 above EMA 50 for at least 12 to 15 months and the confirmation that the trend is reversing. The only one thing I see that price has come up or price is trading above EMA 20 on the monthly. So long-term structure bullish, price is also above 20 EMA. So this is an analysis based on candlestick chart, and if prices and indicator qualification happens, the stock gets qualified, then we move to filter it further. So we scan for the EMA criteria, we created a watch list, and now we are monitoring the price action based on other parameters to filter. So what are the other parameters? Ratio chart on 3%. I want the must cloud to be green, which is helping me to understand that these are structurally bullish stocks which are also outperforming the broader indices. So now I am using point and figure chart for ratio analysis, and for the price also I am using a point and figure chart. A 3-box point and figure charts are traded in 3-box values mostly. It is 0.25% for the very short term, 1% for some medium term, and 3% for a long term. So I am using this method for entering into markets where I will be holding the position for a long term. So 3% box value, a kind of thing I will be using. Now, double bottom sell. So bullish column reversal here, end of day bullish column reversal will be my entry, and double bottom sell will be my primary stop loss. My trailing stop loss will be high pole or the next double bottom sell level. So this is a thing where I am looking for highly objectivity. I am doing it with discipline, and everything is rule based. There is no ambiguity, and risk is known before entering into the trade. You can decide the position sizing based on your affordability, everything. So here it is, for me, it is a really stress-free environment, and I can deal with the uncertainty of the market through a system, through a mechanism. So this is why I call this as a no emotional decision making system, and it is really rational for me. Let us go to the next slide.
Great, Vithal.
Yeah, thank you. So identify stocks, get confirmation from the, it is a cycle, get confirmation from the RS ratio chart, enter at a bullish column reversal, and very important thing is control your risk through a bearish exit. So it is an investing process, it is a cycle, you have to follow all with utmost discipline. So we can maximize returns with a technical approach, with a risk management system, with a price confirmation system. So everything is rule based here, and we have a combination. It is a fusion of candlestick, ratio, and point and figure chart. So thank you guys. That's it, because this is what I realized.
सर
Yeah, go ahead.
विठ्ठल सर नमस्ते कदम बोलतो सर
Yes,
ते
sir.
ओव्हरऑल जे
Kadam is muted.
सर, आवाज ऐकू येत नाही तुमचा.
सर क्लिअर आहे आवाज
बोला बोला.
स्कॅन करण्यासाठी जे काही तुम्ही क्रायटेरिया आहेत त्याचा
मराठी नको, मराठी नको.
एक मिनिट, let him ask in Marathi. I will answer Marathi as well as in Hindi, English. Don't worry. हा बोला तुम्ही.
सर इंग्लिश मध्येच विचारतो सर व्हॉट एव्हर स्कॅन्स यू यूज डू यू हॅव दॅट पीपीटी ऑफ दॅट स्कॅन सर
I will give you the condition, create the scanner image and send you. Don't worry. I'll send you.
थँक्यू सर थँक्यू
So if you need the scanner condition, you can note down my number, send me a message, or if you have my number, doesn't matter. You can send me a message. I'll just share my number. 1 minute. I'll write it down here.
They're the same on the WhatsApp number, right?
Yeah. It is a WhatsApp number. You can save. I'll send the scanner image with the condition. Okay. So I hope my number is visible. 9922 91 91 43.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go ahead now. So it is. So you can also DM me on my Twitter ID. It is srvithal388. I keep on posting my studies and whatever trades I only post on Twitter about the trades. Either I am keeping on watch list or I am taking the trades. I am never posting any analysis basis tweet. I'm only interested in tweeting what I want to do or what I'm doing. So you can know what I'm currently my positions or through my Twitter handle also. And we can interact on Twitter as well as. So 12 plus months structural bullishness, 3% box value and 2 chart combinations, integrated analysis approach is what I am using for maximizing my investing success. Now, going ahead, I will also say that suppose people who are also doing F&O, futures and options, stock, positional stock futures, positional index futures. So they need margin, isn't it? They need margin for holding a futures or futures position on stock or indices. Now, if you have a cash, you can deploy that cash, some part of the cash, like you can deploy maybe 75% of your cash that you are using for F&O positions to invest in such strategies and use place those stocks for margin and do your F&O also. So that will help you to increase your investing portfolio as well as the margin that you get. You can use that to trade your F&O stocks also. So money management also you can do. This is just an idea. People who are not familiar with pledging activities or other aspects of trading, first learn the basics. Don't just jump into that. But this is one idea for people who know already. So you can use your cash to buy stocks on support investing, pledge them, and here now again coming to position sizing, you can use your 6 to 7% amount for one position. So we can have at least 20-25 positions between 4% to 6% if you invest. Like if I have a capital of 25 lakhs for my F&O, I can use maybe 15 to 18 lakhs for investing and keep 7 lakhs for the managing M2M in cash, isn't it? So there I can use a 4% or 5% amount per position and start building my position. So that can again be one more added advantage for money management. And based on such criteria, now I have, you see, I have a group here, current bullish group. So if I want to see how many stocks currently qualify in a bullish column reversal with all the other parameters, I can also go to one very interesting scanner. If you go to scanner in Smart Scanner, multi-time frame, multi-chart scanner. In multi-chart scanner, you have, I am trying to wind up because I had committed for a 1 hour session. So I just want to complete it in an hour so that people who are really looking for, they have spread some time, they don't miss on something. So I am coming to this bullish group, current bullish group, and I can take the OHLC. So OHLC condition is already known here. OHLC condition is already known. But if you don't know the OHLC condition also, we can take the entire group again, Nifty 500 or Nifty 750 group I can take here. So I can use the OHLC scanner. So my OHLC scanner is current candle OHLC is about 20 EMA. So here, let me again show you. So here you can see this is the scanner condition that we have created right now, and I am selecting a monthly time frame here for my OHLC scanner. In point and figure, I am interested to see where we have the bullish column reversal. So I can see how many stocks are into a column reversal right now. So last column is X. Last column is X, and I am looking maximum 4 boxes. I want maximum 4 boxes because if there are more than 4 boxes, my risk increases. So I will see less than or equal to 4 boxes on 3% on price. And on RS, again, I can come here. I can take Nifty 50 as a denominator for the time being and create a group. So Nifty 50 will be the benchmark denominator, and my condition here is I am looking for a must green. So I have created a condition where the must is cloud is green. So this condition also I will share, and this also in 3%. So I have the relative strength ratio condition, I have the last column X condition, and I have the structural bullish condition. I can scan this. So I will get a list of stocks which are just having a column reversal with less than or equal to 4 boxes, which provide me an investing opportunity. Now, if these stocks are providing me an investing opportunity, I can look for trading in such type of stocks. I can create a group. I can take this group again on the fundamental scan. If you have any fundamental parameters that you need to scan, you can also select this group, create this group, And I'll show you how I also do it on a fundamental scan after I get a group from here. Let us first create the group where we have stocks qualifying for a bullish reversal based on our parameter. So till the scan is getting completed, if anybody is still having any questions, we can discuss.
Sir, can you suggest a strategy for trading also, sir?
Trading, okay. So momentum trading, what type of trading are you looking? Your time frame of trade?
0.25 daily time frame, sir.
Okay. Before we conclude, I'll add something to this. We can definitely see.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, I have these many stocks: Bharti Airtel, Chola Holding, E Hotels, Glenmark, ICICI Bank, India Hotels, which have just gone into a column of X after a correction and structurally qualifying for all the bullish stocks. So I can use this stocks. I can copy this stock. See, I am using a copy command, and I'm just taking a simple Excel here, and I'm pasting the names. So we can also understand that we can look for investing opportunities here. So I will just take the names here because I want to create a group. So I can see whether these also qualify for my fundamental scanner. So I need to create a CSV group here. I can save as CSV. So I'll save it on a desktop in a CSV format. I go to desktop, CSV comma delimited. This is the thing we need for importing the names into the system. So desktop we have CSV comma delimited, and I'll give a name as list. List. So I'll just save this on the desktop. I close this. Now again, we got the names where we have all the stocks in column of X. Suppose if I also want to see where is the probability that I can see, I can also go and find out last column O. So whichever is in a last column O, this can be my probable watch list where I can monitor these names, because bullish structure I have given the condition same, but on PNF they are on the column of O. I can also have a list where I can get a possibility of a bullish reversal in structurally bullish stock. So I can have a separate list for the stocks in O condition also. So let us go to the R zone. Now in system in stock groups, I can manage a group. I can create one group. Here I can import a group. So I'll give the group name as current bullish reversal group. So where the bullish reversal has happened, and I'll select the file, the list file that we created from the desktop. So here if I take the CSV file, I get the names in the group and I import them. So here current bullish group reversal I have. If I go to Radar, one of the very interesting apps, I have created a basic fundamental scanner here. So you can have any conditions, and now if you have any problem creating any conditions for Radar, you can contact Definish team, support team. Prasid has inbuilt a lot of scanners here. So if you go to scanner section, you have all multiple inbuilt scanners. You can also create your scanner. So I'm looking for a growth scanner. In this growth scanner, what I'm looking for, I'll edit the conditions and show you. So in the growth scanner, I'm seeing some conditions where why it is not getting, just give me a minute. Scanners. So sales and growth scanner here. So if I edit the condition, you will see I have sales growth more than the CAGR in last 5 years is more than 10%. Along with the yearly growth, it is also consistently growing quarterly. Along with the sale, profit is also growing. and the profit is not only growing yearly but also quarterly, and I want to also keep a market cap. These are the few conditions. You can also take into account the other conditions if you need. And here, based on this condition, I can select my group, I can run the query, and I can select any group. So in NSE, I can select the group, bullish investing group that we created, and how many stocks qualify, even the fundamental aspect that I want to follow, I get those names also. So whatever I understand about see, I'm very weak in fundamental analysis. So these are the conditions which I have designed based on discussion with all the people who are really good in fundamental analysis. So lot of people giving me the same condition, I have kept this scanner, and this is something where I am comfortable with these fundamental aspects. And technically I have taken a group based on my understanding on indicators and price analysis. So after this, we still get a very lesser names, and if we are constrained to limited positions, we can filter out even on the fundamental basis. So that is it, guys, for the support investing strategy that I wanted to discuss.
Sir, just show the conditions, sir.
Fundamental conditions, okay. One minute, sorry. I'm just 1 minute. I was looking to paste these conditions in the message window. Let me see if I am able to do it. So I can
Sir, no issue. I have taken a picture, sir.
copy these conditions and okay, trade. So reversal. However, you are doing this, isn't it? Very few days means 3 days, 5 days, a week, not more than 10 days. So a short-term position will always be for a very shorter time, where if there is a momentum in the direction, if the momentum is there, if the trend is intact, what will happen? You will definitely be rewarded with more gains during the short term. So for identifying momentum, identifying strength, identifying trend, point and figure helps me in identifying these through some patterns. One pattern is a bullish ABC. One pattern is anchor follow through. One pattern is support, anchor support pattern and follow through. So what is anchor support pattern? Anchor support pattern is a kind of double top buy. So it is just a double top buy. So let me first plot a double top buy. So this is just a simple double top buy. Now if this double top buy column, the column of X, this column of X has more than 20 boxes, it becomes an anchor support pattern. So if it has more than 20 boxes, it becomes an anchor support pattern. If an anchor support pattern is active, this level is active, there will be a dotted green line here. If you have such dotted green line, if this is active, blue line or green line based on what you give. So if this anchor support is active and you get an immediate follow through, this is a very rewarding pattern. Lately, I have traded all the follow throughs for the anchor support pattern, and I saw that many stocks started to give an anchor support pattern. I'll show you how I scanned this. So these are all the stocks now which are in the column of O, with a probability of a bullish reversal. So now again, coming back, you can do the same thing. You can take all the stocks into the Excel. You can take all the stocks into the Excel list, and you can create the list and also check it. Sorry, I'll come to the Excel file. So in the Excel list, we can again copy these names. We can create a possible bullish group. Here I can copy this. So we have all the names that are in the column of O, but structurally bullish on price and ratio. What happened? I don't know what happened. I'll recopy it. I can again go and import this in my in my web, and I can scan it on my fundamental list. Okay. So coming back to the anchor support, I'll close this. All the I'm sorry, I think my computer has slowed down. So if I come to scanner and if I scan on end of day point and figure patterns, so I do momentum trading in mostly F&O stocks because I am doing positional futures. So I'll be showing this scanner on F&O group. You can scan it on any group. The result or the concept remains the same. So F&O stocks I see, and if I go to So I have created this scanner for anchor support. So anchor support scanner currently at column 0. So I get all these stocks where the anchor support column has got locked, and I get the later on I can look for buying opportunities in such stocks. So I'll give you an example which trades that are ongoing. I'll show you in futures charts, same thing. So Glenmark is one of my positions here, and this was an anchor support follow through position. After the market has reversed, so here you can see this is a double top buy. Setup has turned bullish, and more than 20 boxes in the double top buy. A very small retracement and anchor an immediate double top buy. So anchor support buy happened here, and this has really favored me because price was in. So what is anchor column? Anchor column is trend. Small shallow pullback or the correction is very narrow, very shallow. This indicates strength. A follow through indicates the continuation of the trend, and anchor itself is also giving you the idea of momentum. So momentum, trend, strength of the trend, and structure, everything we have here. We have set up turning bullish for the first time, getting a double top by follow through. So during the correction we turned into a bullish setup multiple times, but never got a follow through after the price crossed the moving average. So here first time it has happened, and second I will show you one more example of the same method. So Glenmark, Indigo, India Hotel also. India Hotel, Indigo are all the same stocks. Here you can see we had an anchor support pattern. Again we had a follow through buy. Again this was an anchor support pattern. Again we had a follow through buy. So Indigo again was one of the most rewarding trades that happened. Anchor support pattern. One more. So we can scan this type of method. So what is anchor support? I'll just show you how to create a system builder for that. Or I have this scanner ready-made available here in R zone. Let us come to R zone. You will see the conditions also. Okay, so I can go to R zone, price scanners. So anchor support at 1. So we can get the probable stocks where we have a possibility of a breakout. So if I come to F&O group 0.25, and if I scan this, we have all the stocks where anchor support is active at column 1, At column 0, we are in just a column of O, and if we get a double top buy, so CG power, let us see this stock. CG power, here we can see there is an anchor support pattern at column 1. We get an anchor support, we are in a small retracement. If double top happens, this can get qualified. Now we can also plot counts, because this is a column after a mini bottom. Here also this is a column after a mini bottom. We can plot upside counts. We can also understand probable upside. We can draw trend lines from the previous tops to see whether we are also getting a downsloping trend line breakout to add more filters. So this can be your qualifying stocks on your watch list if you get further breakout. So there are some stocks which you can again look for qualifying them into other studies. So I will also see if these stocks are also double top in 1%. So added more weight. Now if as I was looking CG power. So CG power, this is a stock in pullback in 0.25 with an anchor support. If I go to 1% box value, I can see whether there is a bullish pattern in the higher times. So here you can see multiple double top buys are there active, and in the higher time frame it is really bullish. In the smaller time frame it is in a pullback. You can add such type of filters to shortlist your names and look for trading opportunities in the short term. So anchor support pattern is getting formed in many stocks. You can see lately after the bottoming happened, multiple anchor supports getting active, and this is a sign of market reversal indication again. So Muthoot Finance is one more trending stock. You can look for a breakout. It is already an anchor support pattern, and if you get a breakout or a ABC kind of thing forms, here we had an anchor support consolidation within the anchor column, and we had a breakout later on. So ABC pattern also can get formed. Voltas is one more stock which has recovered and right now showing multiple double top buy. If you get any affordable breakout, you can look for entering into such stocks. So short term also you can include where double top is active on 1%, and you can also keep 1% ratio chart. Now if I go and check the ratio chart of CG power in 1%, or a ratio chart of Jubilant Food in 1%, I can also see whether it is a outperforming stock in a midterm time frame, so that I can trade the lower box value after that. So such studies can be very fruitful. So that was it, guys. Sorry we got extended more than the decided time.
Thank you, sir.
If anybody wants to ask anything, definitely we
Very useful, sir.
continue. Okay, so we will keep interacting, and we will keep doing such market insight sessions. And let me know your feedback. And let me also know about some topics which you would like to discuss about. We can take those topics also. So thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for joining, and have a great day ahead.